Other news now, Japan has started releasing treated radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean. Now, more than 1 million metric tons from the Fukushima nuclear power plant will be discharged into the ocean by March 2024. Now, over the next 2 weeks, around 7,000 tons of this wastewater will be discarded into the ocean. Now, it contains the radioactive element tritium, which can increase the risk of cancer in humans, although experts claim that the levels are safe for human consumption. Protesters have hit the streets all over the Pacific region in response to the move. In South Korea, hundreds rallied in Seoul with banners saying the sea is not Japan's trash bin. Some people broke into the Japanese embassy in Seoul, protesting Tokyo's decision. Demonstrators also gathered at the Fukushima operating company's headquarters. We spoke with some Hong Kong business owners to find out how this water discharge might affect them.
Yeah, so I would say that we know many people in the food business in Hong Kong, especially the Japanese food business. Some of our friends are sushi chefs, so definitely the situation is going to affect them. And for us as customers, of course, it's definitely going to affect us, I guess, in terms of prices.
I own a karaoke shop, and we do sometimes the sushi party at my karaoke. So if the fish cannot come from Japan, it will be some problem.
My husband also is a sushi chef, so actually I will worry about his business. And I love to eat sushi, so hope the situation will get better.
Well, in response, China suspended imports of seafood from Japan. Beijing also said it was ready to take, quote, necessary measures to firmly safeguard the marine environment, food safety and public health. Japan considers the Fukushima water release safe, saying it conducted its own tests, and the International Atomic Energy Agency also approved the plan.
The disposal of treated water from the Advanced Land Disposal System is an issue that cannot be postponed. TEPCO's Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power station is urged to promptly prepare for the start of oceanic discharge according to the plan approved by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, with a release date of August 24th to be expected if the weather and sea conditions do not interfere.
China strongly urges the Japanese side to rescind its erroneous decision to stop pushing the nuclear polluted water discharge plan, to communicate in good faith with neighboring countries and deal with them in a responsible manner to avoid causing unpredictable damage and harm to the global marine environment. If Japan persists in pushing forward the sea discharge plan, the Chinese government will take necessary measures to firmly safeguard the marine environment, food safety and public health. We do not want August 24, 2023 to be a disaster day for the marine environment. If Japan insists on having its own way, it must bear historical responsibility for it.
Well, Luo Huanxin, Associate Researcher of the Institute of International Law, Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, will shed more light on the controversy.
As long as the official act of a state violates an international obligation, it constitutes an international wrongful act and needs to bear international responsibility. Since international law includes treaty law and customary law, I want to say that Japan's action violated the treaty law obviously. The earthquake and tsunami are force majeure, but many people may have overlooked that at the time of the accident, when the earthquake and tsunami hit the plant, Tokyo Electric Power Company did not introduce the seawater cooling the nuclear reactor at the very moment, attempting to preserve the expensive nuclear equipment, considering the supremacy of property rather than life, and missed the precious first time to prevent the reactor from melting. Therefore, Japan has been badly faulted in its response to accidents and failed in the management and the supervision of the nuclear power plants.